What's up everybody, Chris Gault here, Healthy Living with Chris Gault, and today we're on Glacier Canyon Trail. And so this is a dog-friendly trail right outside of Yosemite. So we're gonna give it a little try. It's supposed to be beautiful and we'll show it to you, so stick around. All right, so we are outside of Yosemite. And Robin, about how far is Yosemite miles wise?
Maybe 9
about from the entrance. And we are going on this Glacier Canyon Trail, which is unfortunately not marked that well, so I guess you need your GPS to actually even find it on the side of the road, and then you got to hunt around for it. So we're hunting around for the start. Reason why we're doing this is because we can take our little dog, who you could see
Snickers
over here, and Snickers is going to go on this because she's allowed to go on this trail, so that's why we're taking it. You have anything to add?
No, it says it's pretty and fun, so we'll give it a shot.
We're gonna give it a shot. As you can see from this hike, oops, just hit a tree. It's kind of narrow path, all around trees, but there's a lot of trees on this path, which is kind of cool. It's a little bit different than some of the other hikes we've been on. And I guess because of the elevation, I'm already breathing a little hard, even though we haven't even gone that far yet. Now there is a definite path to this trail, but there's no markers that I could see on any of these trees. So again, just to find it and to make sure you're going the right way, you probably want to do like an all trails type of map or app, bring it with you. Also bring water, food, everything, so that if you do get lost, you're prepared. It's a little tougher to walk across with the dog. Come on, Six. Come this way. You got it, Six. Good job, Snickers. You made it. Snickers, you staying hydrated? You glad that we brought you a little water bowl? You glad we brought your water bowl? Thirsty? Is that good? As you can see, there's a little bit of rock scrambling. I'll probably have to pick up the dog here. But can you get that, Snicks? Need some help? Need some help? There you go. There you go. A little bit of rock scrambling on this one. Not a lot, but a little bit so far. Well, one thing we found out, and I was gonna get my dog in there, but there's a lot of mud here, and she is getting really muddy. So if you're gonna take a dog on her or even walk, just be prepared for the mud on the trail.
She's laying down in the water.
Snickers, what are you doing over there? All right, let's go, Snicks. I don't want you drinking that water. We got clean water. It's even muddy for us to get across. You need help?
I'll do it over here.
It was very narrow, kind of opened up a little bit after a mile or so, and the trail goes that way, but it just opens up over here a little bit. If you look really hard, you could see the moon up there on the beautiful blue skies. We really got lucky on this hike because there are forest fires around, and the sky though is really nice and blue, and there's no smoke out. So luckily, Yosemite's a little better than some of the other places in Northern California when it comes to the smoke coming from the wildfires. There's definitely some altitude to this. So one of the nice things about it is it's gonna be downhill coming back. But going up so far, we've been going up a lot. So just to give you an idea, we're about 1.25 miles in this hike, and we've already ascended 3,200 feet just in the hike, and we started probably close to 9,000 feet. So we're starting to get up there a little bit. All I could say is there's some awesome views on this trail. One crazy thing that I noticed on this hike so far is we haven't run into anybody. So if you're looking for a hike where you could just escape, you know, I know there's a lot of hikes out there that are just packed and it's hard to really enjoy the views when they're packed. But here, we haven't run into one person yet, which isn't always great because it's not as safe. but it is definitely a lot more tranquil. So just wanted to throw that out. If you want to do the hike and you like the solitudeness of hikes, this is one that'd probably be good for you. Little tiny pond up here. Not sure if there's any little fish or anything. I don't really see anything in this pond, but you can see with me in it, it's a pretty small pond. A little more rock scrambling here. Not a ton, but just a little bit. Ooh, you okay, Robin? No, you're not. Snicks, I'll help you out. She's figuring it out. She actually did it.
Good job. Okay.
So it's kind of interesting because this trail went from like a walk in the forest to now the path is like almost completely rocks. So I'm going to show you the path. Somehow the path goes this way. So I guess you just pick your way through the rocks, but it's just kind of really different than the clear path that we had in the woods. Looks like someone marked the path a little bit. There's a couple of cairns, which are like stacked rocks. So someone kind of helped mark the path a little bit. So there were some cairns here, but I wouldn't rely on those because they come and go, depending. But what I mentioned earlier, make sure you bring some sort of map, electronic map, that knows where you are and knows where you're going. Because I'm going to show you, you're basically just picking through the rocks because there isn't any real trail. You notice some rocks right over here. That's where we were. We kind of got stuck in rockland up there. And then we noticed to our right, there was this nice little path. And so I think we got off the path a little bit. But now looking at our All Trails map, we're back on the path. But now we're running into more rocks. We're running into more rocks, but there's definitely more of a path through here, as you could see, than what there was when we were way up there. So we had to kind of climb down, but we got through it. Over there we see the path again, but it's kind of disappeared over here. So what we're going to do is just pick our way through the rocks again and make our way to the path over there. There's the path. Okay, 2 miles in, our total altitude now is like 4,600, which means, because we started at 9, you know, we're getting close to the old 14 feet mountain, which it's kind of surprises me because it doesn't feel like we're that high, although it is a little hard to breathe up here. I do have to say that. So I think we came to an end. We still probably have a half mile to go, but I'm going to show you, we're just surrounded by rocks. And I think what you do is scramble up these rocks, which we would do, but our dog, there's no way our little tiny 15-pound dog is gonna make that. So we're gonna turn around, but we're gonna try to find out what's on the other side of this thing, and we could show it to you. This is the wall of rocks that we would have to climb. And it's like, yeah, there's no way our little dog is gonna make that. These are big rocks. That's a little dog. before we head back, we're gonna take a little breather. Our dog is really tired. And so before we head back, she's gonna need a little bit of rest. Well, on the way back. Let's get out of the water, let's go. Yeah. So you got to go through these rocks. The trail was over there. You go through these rocks, which it doesn't tell you to. And then you can see there's a little bit of a trail blazed over here. So we're going to follow that. Snickers up here. Pretty cool stripes on that rock. We came from over there. We're going back this way. Just another tip, because there are ways to get lost on this path. The beginning is a little more marked than the end of this path. And so, you know, you won't have any trouble in the beginning probably, but you might have some trouble as you get to the plateau, because it's just not really good paths. So one thing that you could do is make sure that as you're walking up, it's in most cases you want to have the little river here, or the stream, to your right, and going back you want it to your left. And if you do that, you're probably going to make it back. But again, make sure you bring an app or something that actually does your trail. And you also probably, which we forgot on this one because we always seem to forget something, I forgot to bring the battery, the backup battery, and our phone is dying. But luckily the trail, we're on the part of the trail that is actually well marked, so I think we'll be okay. But you want to bring a backup battery just in case. One other thing I would recommend on this hike and probably all other hikes is bring a first aid kit. Robin took a little stumble and cut her hand a little bit, not bad at all, but it helped to have some band-aids. So make sure you throw, we have a little travel one, I think we bought it at REI, but you can get it at probably any hiking place, and it just fits in your bag really easy. So I would definitely recommend that. Come on, Snicks. Well, if you like the smell of pine needles, and if you like the babbling brook of a creek, and if you like rock scrambling, and you like beautiful mountain views and a lake, then this hike is for you. It is a little aggressive. Like I said, the altitude did go up a lot, and it was a little aggressive. Like, there's a lot of rock scrambling, especially at the end, the part we didn't do because we had our little dog. Robin, what did you think of the hike overall?
Yeah, it was awesome. So we got up to 5,200 feet of climbing in about 2 miles. So it was pretty steep. It was steep, you know, steep descent coming down also, kind of slippery. But it was really, really fun. I was nervous up there for a while because our battery was dying and there was no trail once you get to the meadow. But we found the trail, we got our way back, and our little dog is waiting to go in the lake right now.
So we're gonna let her go in the lake. Enjoying the lake, Snickers? Enjoying the lake? Looks like it's a little wet. You're getting muddy, aren't you? You probably like that. We're not gonna like it when we get you back in the car. I hope you liked our little view of Glacier Canyon Trail. And on the other side of those rocks that we couldn't go up because of our little dog, there are Dana Lakes is what's up there. And so if you don't go with the little dog and you can make it up the rocks, it's probably worth going up there. And you can see she's taking a little dip right now in the lake. And that's just a wrap. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching my videos. I really do appreciate it. And if you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and that way YouTube knows to push this video out to others who can benefit from it. And if you have any comments on this hike or any other hikes or any questions or anything, please leave them in the comments below, and I will join you down there soon. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel and also ring that bell notification. That way you'll be notified every time I drop a healthy living video. And if you know anybody who can use healthy living videos like this one, make sure you share this video and the channel with them so they can join in on all the fun. And for more tips on how to live a happier, healthier life, 2 videos are going to pop up any moment, and you can click on any of those videos and you can continue your happy, healthy living journey. And I will see you all next time.